so we got 3 different ones. I'm going to try to unbox them here as quickly as possible. I'm going to have the U1 Pro here do the honors. Since we just unboxed it here, we're going to just do the incision for all of these all at once, because why not? Save a little bit of time. These are going to be the new Rockshark model from Vixino. And this is their one and only model for the time being. By the way, you get a wiping cloth and some paperwork out of the box. We checked out 2 models, one with a white G10, which is right here to be exact. 14C 28N steel, crossbar lock, beautiful diagonal milling on it. And I want to say they have some new variants now available. These are very affordable. But here we go. This next one is on micarta. So we got the beautiful diagonal milling on it. You'll have to kind of just see it at an angle here. Definitely adds quite the amount of grip. This one is kind of like an OD, dark green. We have exposed liners with the matching green micarta backspacer, deep pocket carry clip, reversible on the other side with the filler tab. It is an ambidextrous knife after all. So yeah, awesome action here. Pretty solid. Before we go too deep in the knife, they all come in a very nice fabric pouch here with a nice Velcro section. You have by default 2 Velcro patches right there, which are nice. The Vixino logo, and then we got a shark chef. That's pretty cool. You also got some straps here, right? If you want to mount it to, I don't know, a bicycle or a backpack or your belt, you got those options. And a big pocket or mesh on the inside. As a matter of fact, we have 2 other different patches here. We got Detective Shark and Dr. Shark. So if you're going Pokemon style, you want to catch them all, there you go. Also included are going to be Omega Springs. Each one is going to bring an extra set of Omega Springs, which is nice. Again, 3.5 years into this knife journey, and I'm still yet to have an Omega Spring break on me, which is crazy. A lot of people have issues with crossbar locks, and you know, the market is more or less saturated with a lot of crossbar locks. I'm not going to argue that, but I also enjoy a crossbar lock as much as the next person. And when it's done well, I mean, come on, sign me up. But again, still yet to break an Omega Spring, at least in my personal experience. So we got 3 different versions here. We have blue micarta, which looks nice. I like that they have the matching accented thumb studs. And by the way, hang on to that thought, because we may or may not have the ability to swap these out with some new colors. You can customize the thumb studs to your liking, which is good. We also have a PEI handle, which I absolutely like quite a bit. It's nice that we're actually looking at these 2 side by side. So they complement each other quite nicely here with the PEI going on. That makes for a good carry right there. These 2 alone. The U1 Pro and the Vixino Rockshark. Now, from here, we can actually see the different holes, right? We can adjust the Omega Springs, very similar to the clutch lock from Kaiser. If you want to increase the strength or make it softer, stronger, right? Whatever your liking may be. Oh yeah, this is good. Ball bearings, good feel to them, right? Most people complain that, and you know, in a way, it's true, right? Crossbar locks don't have a detent ball, but these somehow manage to build a good enough tension on the deployment. So thumb stud deployment is satisfying. Reverse flick feels good. Off of the meat of the middle finger there. I can also do it with my nail as such. We got a satin finish on that one. We have a, I want to say, gray coat stone wash on this one. And also a satin finish on this blue one as well. Now, absolutely the best part about these knives is how affordable they are. I mean, we're talking about very, very affordable knives, to say the least. You're getting a very robust build construction, good milling on the inside for weight reduction as well. You're getting a lefty-friendly pocket, right, reversible option with a lanyard hole for my lanyard people. Big hardware everywhere except the pocket clip, pretty much. Pretty solid drop point, flat grind models from Vixino here. They are a new company, right? They're the new kids in the block, and it just looks like they did their research. They looked into a knife community. What are people going to like? A lot of times when companies pop out of the blue and they haven't done their research, it shows, right? They typically come up with knives that don't really make a lot of sense or that people don't really love or enjoy as much, but Vixino certainly has, and it shows. Their design overall, it's got some really good ergos. I'm able to get a full 4-finger grip with my average size hands. So not necessarily a extra large big old machete, Espada XL in any way, shape, or form, but it absolutely works really good for an everyday knife. I remember coming into the knife hobby some years ago, 2022, mid-2022, the Savivi Elementum was the king of EDC for an affordable price. And nowadays, we got so many options to choose from. Fast forward 2026, you have a crossbar lock. Arguably, for the price, you're getting a really good value. Maybe not as premium of a steel, like a Benchmade, but definitely 1/4 or 1/5 of the price for sure. And it's a pretty solid knife in the budget category for sure. Now, they did send me some additional thumb studs on here. We're going to be checking out together. My understanding is on the website, you should be able to order these and then configure the knife however you like, right? So obviously this blue micarta goes really good with the blue thumb stud. So you got that. Some of them are going to have just a satin finish looking thumb stud. You could change that up. Say if I wanted to throw this orange one here on the PEI handles, or this orange one is already there on the green micarta, maybe I want to spice that up or make it match here with some green thumb studs. I can do that also. Right, same deal with this one. I don't see a blacked out one, but that would have been nice, or even a white one to complete the sort of stormtroop aesthetics on this one with the black and white. But the fact that you can customize and pick and choose, that is really, really good. These are nice and very straightforward to set up. Should probably go 5x zoom for this. There we go. Get you guys a better view. Yeah, it looks like we have TA on both sides, so you just need 2 TA bits. Hold it on one end, tighten it up on the other, and you're good to go. So that's a pretty straightforward process. I don't think I necessarily need to show you how to do that. I think some of you guys, if you're into knives, you've probably done this a time or two, or you're already familiar with how that works. But yeah, definitely plenty of choices, plenty of colors.